Hey there everybody, it's Sven Han, welcoming you back to Let's Play Lufia 2. In the last episode, we finally created the peace between the two kingdoms of Dunkirk and Aurelio, and right now it's finally time for us to head through the Water Gate and continue our story. Now, the Water Gate you'll find right by Aurelio, of course. Again, I'm lazy, so I'm just going to warp there. Now, before we go through this, there's a couple of things I want to show you. First of all, I farmed the casino for a few hours, which is why the timer on my initial screen said 20 hours instead of 14. So I just played the 100 coin slot machine until I had the 500,000, and I bought a Dragon Blade for Maxim. Now, the reason that I didn't give it to Guy is because he's still carrying the Giddy's Blade until he gets something with higher attack power. And yeah, that's basically my reasoning. So right now Maxim has a whole lot of attack power, and Guy does not. But he'll soon make up for that. No worries. The Northeast Tower has been emitting a weird light recently. I wonder if that means anything. Gee, you think? I'm not sure why the game is even trying to fool us anymore. I mean, we know that every time you go to a new kingdom, something's going to happen. Besides, we're hunting for essentially super beings, so a silver rapier, I don't think that's worth the upgrade right now. Let's see, the Aeron hat. Yeah, I definitely think Guy needs more defense. It's a massive upgrade. We'll just buy that. Let's be decadent. Every once in a while, you're allowed to some decadence. Let's see, one of these has a safe pattern, safe station, and the other has a spell shop. Now, these are really cool spells to have. Champion is basically your strongest healing spell for a while. Firebird is the next powerful fire spell. And Ice Valk is an all-around nice attack to have. Now, I'm not going to give that to Lexus, because frankly, I'm starting to run out of money. But pretty soon we'll be able to remedy that. That's a safe station right there if you need it. I don't at the moment. Let's see, where did I come from? I'm lost? No, I'm not lost. Not quite yet. I don't get lost that easily. So let's see, what else is in this kingdom? I believe there's a couple of people talking here. I thought it was settled. I come this far now they want me to get the jewel? No way, I'm no warrior. What on earth is Princess Jared thinking anyway? What are you talking about? And then there's this guy. I never see people like you around here. You look like warriors, and good ones at that. I guess you have excellent eyes. It's not only my eyes that are excellent, I'm also a good swordsman. My name is Hans. I'm Guy. This is Maxim, Seelen, and Lexus. Maxim? You're the party that did Gades in. What a stroke of luck to meet you. Even people on the Ustar continent are talking about us? Anyone who knows anything at all about swordsmanship would know about you. By the way, do you know anything about the guy who landed on the Northeast Tower? Someone has landed on a Northeast Tower? Yeah, some stranger. Since he appeared, monsters have begun to appear in hordes. Maxim, that might be, I guess, the remaining Sinistrals we haven't met? What? Who are the remaining Sinistrals? I hear there are 3 others with the power of Gades. That might have been one of them. What? If that's really true, then yes, that means his kingdom could be in danger. Alright, I'll check out the Northeast Tower later. I wouldn't move on this so fast. They're a lot stronger than you think. But I was going to the Northeast Tower anyway. There's something I have to do over there. What do you mean? Eric's attendant asked me to bring the gem back from that tower. And you agreed? If that makes our princess happy, I've got to go. See you guys later. Well, he must be brave or foolish. Okay, so that's one thing that sets the story in motion, and the other thing, I believe, I'm not sure if you... It's a hard thing to be a prince because you can't marry the one you really love. Yeah, well, that's why I would want to be a prince. I'm not sure if you have to do it right now, or if it even does anything, but I think if you talk to the king, Prince Jared's condition was to bring back the gem from the top floor of the Northeast Tower. There are monsters in a mysterious light at night. We can't let Eric go to such a place. I guess this doesn't set any story events in motion. I guess we already completed all of that. Although I do believe there's a princess right here. Nobody can bring back the gem from the tower. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking about something. Can I help you? No, you can't. In fact, no, you can't. So really the only thing we can do right now is to go to that tower. I mean, true Lufia spirit, the game gives us a clue and we follow up on it. So let's just go. The tower is to the northeast of here, I believe. You have to walk quite a ways. Now, you have a couple of new enemies like these pumpkin heads, but nothing that you can't handle. Of course, this is a really good opportunity to try out the new Firebird spell that I want to show you. Actually, I should have shown the Ice Vac as well, but... So basically, this huge phoenix flies over the screen, bombs all the enemies, and does large amounts of damage. Now Maxim with the Dragon Blade has humongous attack power, and another Firebird will clean them right up. Of course, this does take a whopping 20 MP, so you gotta be careful when you cast it. You definitely don't want to overextend yourself. Okay guys, this is what I wanted to show you. Blaze learns Terminate. So, one attack that he's been using up till now was Flame Breath, and Terminate is essentially a much stronger version of that. Now, as soon as we can get him to the Master rank, he'll learn much more powerful attacks, but, you know, so far, just for right now, that's actually not a bad thing at all. So, let's just go up this place here and see what this tower has to offer us. I mean, by now you know that you have to break down bombable walls, and you might as well use the hammer to do it. So one thing I like to do is just get over here, enter this ladder, and I'm not exactly sure what this gives us, but I think you have to pull these switches over here in order to be able to actually... I guess you can't really use any of that right now. Oh wait, you have to put the 1. That's true, you have to change the 1. But anyway, right now you can basically just go through this door here, and I believe this one will take you back to the beginning. I'm not entirely sure, let's just check it out. Yeah, this one takes you back to the beginning. A couple of new enemies here, like Minotaurs. They're kind of tough. I'll just show you what they look like. Oh, I got in first, it's actually a good idea. Now I can show off the Ice Vac, which does a huge amount of damage. Oh, Blaze shows off Terminate. Everything is going my way this time. Oh, of course against them it doesn't do any damage because they're fire resistant. Just my luck, the one time I want to show off something cool. So again, that's a really cool spell to have. Maxim with huge amounts of damage, but even then they don't die easily. But we got in first, so we get a couple of extra turns. And that'll do him in. I'm not really sure exactly what this tower is like. Now, I don't really know exactly where to go in this tower, but I should be able to manage without messing up too bad. Now, and since the monsters will start doing larger amounts of damage against your party members, it's a good idea to have Maxim with Champion as the dedicated healer. I mean, Champion scales so well with intelligence that even Maxim can make use of it and can heal all of your party members of a lot of damage. So that's definitely what you want to do. And I think this room is just useless with monsters. Okay, that's good to know that I wasted all of that time and effort. That means that we have to go back the way we came and seek out another path. And here I thought I wasn't going to get lost. So I guess that makes it this path the right one. I'm not really sure why I keep messing up all of this easy stuff, but no, I do believe that if you go down there, you'll only end up hurting yourself, so this is definitely a place you want to go. I think, oh right, you can just walk across here. What an idiot. Damn, I'm so stupid. Oh wait, you can walk across here. Let's see, what does it say? The arrow rotates with the sword. Yes, I'm sure it does. However, that's not what we want right now. Oh, actually, that leads to something else. That's kind of a long room that we want to save for later. What we want to do first is to go to the top, and let's just do that real quick. First, you want to go here and go behind this door, because There's some nice treasure awaiting us. And we have to carefully avoid the assassin. Or that might actually be a ninja. But we don't want them on our tail. So we'll do some creative dodging like that. It's always a good idea to have the hook or an arrow or anything that can stun them. Okay, essentially I believe in this room you can only walk on each tile once. And doing so will clear up the puzzle. Now, I'm not exactly sure which is the best pathway to take. I guess... No, I've already screwed it up. Yeah, you have to, But you can cheat. There is an easy way to do it, but it's pretty obvious that at this point in time I'm kind of being an idiot. In any case, we have the key, which is definitely the first thing you want to have. Fortunately, this isn't one of the longer towers, it's just that my screwing up is probably making it longer than it has to be. But this place is actually fairly easy. So now that we have that, we can go back down and allow this guy to follow us just a little bit, just so we can stun him again. Oh, crap. Alright. So, now that we have that over with, I'm sorry, by the way, that I failed against that guy, but hey, I can only succeed so much at life. Sometimes you're just destined to fail if you have too many successes. I'm just trying to save face, of course. So right over here, why am I even talking like this? It's not like we don't already know what's going on. And the next room is where it starts to get really interesting. Basically, you have to rotate all of these things, and as soon as you step on one of those, it'll actually take you someplace else. So, and every arrow you hit on the way will actually change the direction of that whole thing. So you want to be careful in how exactly you change these things, because it's going to change the way that the puzzles work. Now there's a couple of chests here that you probably want to have. I'm not exactly sure as to how to proceed with this, but we'll find out a way to do it. I believe actually a good way to go is this one here, which will take you over to this chest with a Samu Jewel. That's a pretty good one to have. I'm not exactly sure what it does. Let's just quickly check. Jewels increase attack power and defense from the looks of it, and decreases speed. Well, let's not decrease guy speed any further. You cannot change that one. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We can change that one. And we can also change that one. Of course, that's not going to do us any good. But if we ignore that one and push this one down, we can go to this chest over here. And that's going to give us the Misto Jewel. And I do believe that this is a useful one. Again, I'm not exactly sure, but we'll find out again. Increases agility, attack, and defense. Yes, this is a really good one. You can give it to Guy, and it's an upgrade over the B-Rock, no matter what you. Also increases his attack power dramatically, so it's always good to have. Now all that's left is to go to the exit. Like that. There's altogether way too many ninjas, and that's basically the tower. It's short and it's sweet. So let's continue on. We have our key. Are we healed up? We are healed up. Then that's basically it. So one thing that you have to do is you have to lock these into, you have to lock those in place so that both of them can step onto the switch in order to open the door for you. Now sometimes you have to get lucky with their movement, but hey, there's Hans. What's wrong, Hans? I can't move my body. Something's here, Maxim. This feeling. Could this be... Yeah, I sense it. It's like Gades, but somehow more than that. Something even stronger than Gades? You must be strong to move in these energy waves. But I see that one doesn't move. Ah! You must not feel embarrassed. That is a normal way of things in the waves. Where are you? Show yourself! You must be Maxim. Yes, I feel your power. It's strong yet very pure. Who are you? I call myself Amon, Master of Chaos. Amon, Master of Chaos? So you're one of these 4 Sinistrals, huh? How about the other 2? I see you know about us already, but it matters not. You can do nothing to stop us. The other 2, Deos and Aram, will descend soon. Too bad you can't even get close to them. Shut your mouth! Ouch, that has to hurt. Guy! Do not throw away your life so fast. I shall show you true terror in time. Damn, that was a taunt if ever I saw one. Are you alright, Guy? Yeah, but this doesn't look good. Gades' power is nothing compared to Amon's. I'm so embarrassed. I wasn't able to move even a step. I cowered before Amon. That's normal. I overestimated myself. I'll practice and get a lot stronger. By the way, did you get the gem the princess was talking about? No, not yet. It should be inside that door. And they just decide to tag along. This is... I don't see any gems anywhere. Yeah, there's only this blue stone and that's all. Funny, it looks green to me. No, this is it. This stone is it. That blue stone is the gem? It looks like an ordinary stone. Well, I guess this green stone does look like ordinarily blue. Yes, it's just a stone, but it should be it. I'll go back to the castle. What was that about? Say, Maxim, why don't we go back to the castle too? Of course, there's nothing else that we can do. Except for being sidetracked and going on treasure hunts. So let us head back to Ferim. To safety, away from Amon. We'll have to figure out what's wrong with him. So in order to get to know what's up, we have to go to the throne room, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Yes. Do you call this a gem? This miserable pebble? Yes, I think that's it. Silence! Stop this nonsense! You just couldn't find the gem, could you? Here, you take it. What do we need a pebble for, huh? How rude. Oh, what can I do? Don't worry, Eric. I heard the princess liked sapphires. Are you sure? I prepared a sapphire of excellent quality just in case something like this happened. Excellent, excellent job. Shall we go and see the princess then? Princess, I have brought the gem from the tower to show my love for you. What a fraud. My gem is... it is nothing like this. What? And here's brave Hans. You've been to the tower, Hans, have you not? Yes. Did you find the gem? No. Oh, I see. But I did find something you had lost. What? Something you had lost when we were children. I've never forgotten it, that small stone you gave me when we were kids. Princess, I still treasure it. I had no idea, a stone. Hans! Princess, I'm still not worthy of you. I've grown used to waiting, but please, don't make me wait much longer. I won't. I promise. Princess! Oh, you're still here? You can leave me now. Heh. That's a bummer. I don't know what to say. It seems this affair has been settled. Sorry, you can go now. Nice dismissal there, Your Majesty. Don't think you can get away with this. I'm the only one that can bail the castle out. Watch your tongue! I'm a king! I can do quite well without depending on you. I hope you don't live to regret this. Prince, wait for me! And then he comes back and takes the worthless sapphire. That felt nice, ha ha ha! I guess everything's settled now. I guess so. Ouch! What's going on? Excuse me, I was in a hurry. What's wrong? A man has destroyed the village of Agurio north of the northeast tower. I have to tell the king. Maxim? Yeah, that must be Amon. Not again. They did it again! Let's go. Yeah. Okay, so let's check out this village of Agurio. Although, actually, nah, let's just check it out. We have time. I guess he's trying to pull a Gatey stunt. Okay, we're probably going to get interrupted by monsters quite a bit after this, so there's a trick that you can use. If you go to the menu on the world map, it'll essentially reset the step counter before you can encounter new monsters, which will probably save you a lot of time. Now, of course, watching it can be a little bit boring, but unfortunately that's the way of it. But in any case, before we get attacked too much more, let's just make sure that we don't actually end up in too many more useless battles. Small Shrine to Agurio. Yeah, I have a feeling something really bad happened. Oh look, this looks familiar. They're not responding. Seems that they're all dead. Hey, is that Iris? Wow, this must have been something terrible. When I got here, it was already too late. Even if you had come in time, you would have been destroyed just like these people. You're probably right. I couldn't have done anything all by myself anyway. If only I had defeated Amon at that tower, this wouldn't have happened. Maxim, I've been telling you that your mission in life is to travel and fight. But not now. What do you mean? You fought enough. Discard your sword and return to a peaceful life in Parcelite. Why do you say such a thing all of a sudden? Your power is not enough to defeat Amon. Next time you fight, you'll be destroyed. It's true that Amon was strong, but you'll never know until you really face him and fight. I just can't forgive him for destroying so many innocent people. Your energy waves. I sense very good energy from you. What? I feel rage, but you're in control. With these energy waves, I may defeat Amon? The key to winning in battle against a Sinistral is energy. Would you explain that for me? The Sinistrals are energy held in a physical temple. To defeat them, you must destroy their energy. But your energy isn't strong enough to destroy Amon. How can I get stronger? Energy waves come from the way you feel or think. You can't physically gain strength, but what? There is a sword that amplifies energy waves. A sword that amplifies energy? It's called Dual Blade. It resonates to the energy waves of its possessor, intensifying his power. Dual Blade? Do you know where I can find this blade? I do not know. It may be only a legend. I see. Still, just believing that it may exist gives me the courage and strength. So, you'll go on to battle, I see, even if your own end awaits you. It's harder for me to run away than to face my own destruction. I shall not hold you back then, but I cannot leave these people like this. Would you help me? Of course. May there be eternal peace for those who have suffered. They will go to paradise, won't they? Yes, they will. Sir Maxim, what are you going to do now? I don't know how to begin, but I'm going to look for Amon and Dual Blade. I saw a ball of light fly south in the sky when I got here. That might have been Amon. I see. Well, I should go now. Iris, would you tell me someday who you really are? The time will come for me to tell you. Although I don't know if you'll know it's me when I show you my true self. What was that all about? So, with that, we have to leave this poor little village behind and continue on. So, really, there's not much we can do except to head on to Ferim. Or to head on to Ferim. To go back to Ferim. And then from there we can take the boat south into a little village called Treble. Now there's a tiny little cutscene here, I think. The ball of light flew into the southwestern sea from the north. People are freaking really bad. What was that ball of light? It went into the sea and that's where I hope it stays. When I think of that ball of light hidden in the sea, I can't get near the water. There's a lab of strange inventions. The inventors got excited over a sinking ship when I was there. Oh, that must be Kermo. Who's that? A friend. He's researching submarines, you see. Submarines? They're ships that can go under the sea. When a ship goes under the sea, it's called sinking. No, dummy. Submarines dive underwater. They don't sink. Hey, calm down. Are all of your friends like that? Okay, so we've got a nice clue. Now, right now we don't have time to do anything of substance, but I believe there's a shop here that may sell some nice equipment. We'll have all the items you need on your journey. I guess we suppose... Nah. The attack power increase is nice for Celia to have. How about the armor? Nah, generally speaking, not good enough. We'll keep it like this. So, I guess with that, we have some super beings to worry about. And this time we're up against Amon in the golden armor who's willing to kill even people. I mean, Gades destroyed the town, but he kept the people alive. Amon was just cruel. So anyway, we'll go after those bad boys next time. And until then, thanks everybody for watching, and take care.